Today it's Wednesday, January 8, 2025, and this is the BWA from the Golf. Yesterday the guys that brought inside the car, they have cleaned a couple of things. They have stripped off, they have removed the bumper front. The bumper is down over there. And we discovered that's missing the intercooler and the bumper reinforcement. There was missing. Okay, now we're gonna see. Omar, he contacted with the owner, I guess, and we're standing by to see how we're gonna continue. Then, second thing, Mr. Derek yesterday, he washed the transmission because it was filthy. Alright, it looks nice and clean, it looks decent. The guys, they installed also the transfer case. Alright, there is no problem. I relocate the oil return line. I had it before from this side and it's bothering, obviously, so I put it from here. It's giving an access and clearance for the shaft. We are looking good, fine, and good luck with the wiring. Good luck, yeah, mostly with the wiring. I hope to be everything okay. The guys, they have put a masking tape, that's a good thing. And when we open from the masking tape, we put a spray contact cleaner and then we blow with air to be nice and clean, to don't have any headache. I can see down here the radiator fan, but I don't see where they put the coolers, the remaining coolers, because there is, I saw yesterday the condenser and the radiator. Let me see, did they put at the washing area to wash it? Who knows, right? Who knows? Let me have a look on it. I saw it yesterday and see, I think it's either the radiator or the condenser, that it's the fins, they're not okay. Alright, here we have the condenser and we have the radiator. Looks like that the guys, they wash it like any other time. Don't slide, don't fall down. Alright. Alright, okay, it's okay, it's decent. Alright. This no need because I put a new one. No, it was the radiator. It's okay. Could be better, right? It depends when they're gonna open the connectors from here. If we see that's burnt the radiator, might change also the radiator. We're gonna see about that. Alright. Yeah. What's the next step? Another thing what I forget. Yesterday I checked the engine mount from this side. It looks like it has 2019 production date. November 2019, that means 2020. Alright, and it looks okay, it looks fine. I don't see any problem with this mount. But see the transmission mount. Oh boy, I've seen some better days. Right? We have to inform the owner. I think Omar, he informed the owner yesterday regarding the mount, and most probably we're gonna change it. We're gonna put a new mount and then putting the engine in. Fine. Yep, fine. Nice. Okay. Any headache? Fuel regulator here. Fine. We have the AC line here. We have the transmission cooler here. Right, that's how this looks like. It's not transmission cooler, what's that? Wait. Because here has an adapter, it does have a heat exchanger. So where is the transmission cooler? Wait a minute, I was thinking that this looks like it's a coolant. see the hose here is sending up. One hose is here up and the other pipe is here. What the hell is that? And we have also one clamp over there. Why? Whoa. This one. Alright. Keep it here. What's the catch? I was thinking that this was for the transmission. And where it's connected? The radiator fan is down there. So it's missing also the steering rack cross member. Okay, fine, it's missing. Yeah, here I have the condenser, the radiator. It's missing also the transmission oil cooler, not only the intercooler and the bumper reinforcement. Hey, lovely. Splendid. Alright, small update, mostly for the parts that are missing. Okay, and regarding the transmission mount here. The engine mount that's located from the transmission side, because to me, I'm calling it transmission mount. Some people they're calling it, I think the description is engine mount. It is what it is. Fine. Anything else? Nothing else. The external wastegate, I mentioned already what they're gonna do for that. Need to give a boost here, and then need to give a boost from the solenoid to the upper piece here, and the solenoid to breathe through the air filter to don't have any problem with the sand, with the dust. Fine, not now. It's not now the time for that. First, to be able to insert the engine inside, we need the mount. Alright. Then we need the bumper reinforcement with the coolers, with intercooler and transmission cooler as well. And we're moving on from there. I have misfire early morning. I still don't get it why there was two insert threads here, because it doesn't look like that. What's this? Is this from the regulator? This is the main. We're gonna find out. One thing for sure is that the neck, we're gonna remove it, and the coolant expansion tank to have an access here. Definitely, this being blocked. It's missing also the AC cap here for the low pressure side. Alright, fine. Not the end of the world. Need to check also the O-rings for the AC lines to see that they're okay. Maybe need to replace it. Don't have any headache. 1, 2. Alright, okay. That's what I was saying, that you're gonna cause some delay from the body side, because engine transmission is ready. Alright, makes sense. Who knows? The plug for the ECU, it's nice and clean. This goes here, and that's what they didn't do yesterday, the guys. You see what happened here? You have to pass the bolt. No, you don't have to pass the bolt. You have to put this bolt, the upper bolt with a nut. It has to go down here, and when you put it in, then you put this inside, and then you tie the two nuts with a bracket. And this pipe, it's supposed to go to this cooler here, and it meets this one here, this fitting. Alright, there you go, standing by there. Fine. So I need to change the bolts. This needs to go up, the upper one needs to go down, and to support also this hose in place properly, to be everybody happy. Alright, here on the bracket they have put some inserts. That's how it looks like. This is a common problem. They have done something here. It's a common problem when you're not supporting correctly the engine and you try to remove these bolts. and the engine it's sideways, and then when it comes the time to remove the bolts at the end of the threads, you destroy everything. Or when you're trying to bolt it, if you're not straight, you have a problem with this bracket. It looks okay. We're gonna see when we're gonna torque it down. This is untouched. This, they have put some inserts. I have no clue what they have done there. As soon as we're gonna be torqued down to specs, everybody happy. If not, this bracket need to be replaced. Fair enough, I think, I hope. We have also the upper radiator connector here for the hose. I give to the guys, I give them one box with the parts. I don't know where they put it. Most probably it's here, but here we have also the DASA parts. Yeah, yes, this is the box. This box is supposed to come with some other lines inside. Wow! It has to come here together. I have also some parts and some bolts from the BWA from this engine. All right. I kept it here because I didn't know what I'm gonna use. All right, fine, fair enough. All right. Anything else? No, nothing else. When we receive the transmission mount, when I'm continuing with MA77 currently, I cannot work here. When we receive the transmission mount, when the guys they swap the bolts from the starter and support also this one, when we put the engine in, when we receive the intercooler and the bumper reinforcement, I will gonna try to remember to make a follow-up video. All right, I'm not promising anything. We will gonna see. And like I said, some moorings. I hope that we're not gonna have any headache. This is supposed to be for the fuel injectors, for the port injection. That comes the wiring from here. I hope we don't have any headache with the wiring. We're gonna see if we're gonna be able to start the engine because it's running on a standalone ECU. All right. Fuse box and all these things. It looks okay. We're gonna see. Radiator fan. Where is the plug for the transmission? Where is the round plug? Ah, it's here, in front of my eyes. Tassos, you're blind. Tassos, go drink some coffee and smoke one cigarette to wake up. Right. This is for the brake booster. I wanna see the rubber because here I block it. And I have here inside the rubbers from the BWA that they're healthy. It's this one. And the other one is with the fitting. Alright. The other side, it's been connected. That goes to the vacuum pump here with the check valve. Lovely. Alright, it looks like that as soon as we're gonna receive the parts, like the transmission mount and the intercooler and the bumper reinforcement and the transmission cooler, it's gonna be straightforward. I don't see any problem. Right. The oxygen sensor, it's a good thing to remove it from here, install it on the downpipe, and then plug it in here. Makes sense. It's supposed to be a ground. It's a good chance now to change the transmission mount because now there are no cables wiring this wiring to pass through the channel, so don't have to do it twice. The ground from this one to the chassis, we are looking good. Yeah, looking good. Here what has? Nothing. It's just a rag. I thought that they covered something, but they didn't. I torqued down the bolts. I think that I mentioned that on a previous video. I torqued down also the dual mass flywheel bolts, and I have also the tool that you're locking the dual mass flywheel. I get 3-4 tools to lock the flywheel. It doesn't fit in any Mercedes, that's why I'm using my tool, but it's working on a Volkswagen Audi. It's fine, it's okay. Always welcome. Anything else? Do I forget something? No, I don't think so I'm gonna forget something, but even if I forget something, when I receive the parts, I'm gonna put on the next video. 1, 2, 3. It can be nice to have also here, be together. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 that are missing. The rest are here. I put them back. I put them back also this one. But here it didn't have, that's why I didn't put it back to begin with. Fine. You don't care about this hose here. You don't care about the hose. Why? Because even if you don't have a flow here, there is no problem. This hose was going to the transmission heat exchanger that had here. One goes here, the other one goes from the other side, and it's closing the. It's coming here. But even if you block it, in this case, the same pipe, I just route it here up and I loop it. It doesn't matter. It's total fine. It's total fine. Yeah. Nothing more, nothing less. Now this has a cap here. I'm gonna double check also for the external how they want me to connect it, just in case, because like I said, from me I'm giving a boost to the lower section here of the external, all right, and from the upper, because you have 3 ports here, one's for breathing, the other one's to control the boost that comes up, how much pushing it. If they agree with this connection, I'm gonna make the connection, there is no problem. Just here I cannot put, usually we are using this kind of let me show you. We are using the PTFE braided like these pipes, and we put also for the heat the sleeve to don't get burned. So I'm removing this fitting here, what has, I'm putting a fitting, a stainless steel fitting, and I'm removing also this fitting, and I'm putting different here also stainless steel. At this point 1T comes supplying here up, but here I cannot, it's a plastic, I have to use a silicone pipe for 1 point. Need to check also with the inlet of the turbo how it sits. Alright, fine, yeah. And then from the air filter here, it should have one fitting to breathe the solenoid through the filter, right? From the point of heat, if it has 1 finger distance here, it's nice. If it's touching on the manifold, it's not nice. It's F up. I hope to be okay, and that's what I was saying for the oxygen sensor, that it makes sense to put it here and not down here. Here you can tell me it might touch the pipes, but if it's staying there, it will not. We're gonna see, because also this, look, it's loose, the cap. Fine. Oh, come on, I make sure to don't rattle and now it's rattling. What the why it's rattling, this stupid thing? Oh boy, I have myself up, I massage it, I put the screws, I did everything to don't rattle, and it's rattling. That was the case? Yeah, that was the case probably. Alright, we're gonna see when we're gonna warm up and we're gonna expand. It might have some sound and might make some massage here and there to stop making sound. I installed the brackets for the cover, just in case if I didn't mention, and I have massaged the brackets to sit the cover to don't be pulled inwards or outwards. Alright, we're gonna see what we're gonna do with the loop for the coolant, because the cartridge doesn't have a coolant. Nothing wrong with that, it's okay, it's not the first, not the last one. Alright, that's it, nothing more. Let's grab a cigarette and let's continue with the M177. Thank you very much. Over and out.